General Hospital, spoilers for the next 3 weeks, from March 23rd to April 10th. Teases that things ain't just messy in Port Charles right now. Nah, it's like somebody shook the whole town like a soda can and just let it explode everywhere. No warning, no chill, just chaos spilling out all over the place, and nobody really got a grip on anything anymore. And it all kind of circles back to Marco. Yeah, Marco, poor guy, didn't even see it coming. Or maybe he did, but too late, way too late. So here's the part that really hits sideways. Marco is gone. Not missing, not maybe he'll come back later. Nah, he's straight up dead. And whoever did it, they didn't even try to hide it clean. Instead, they dump his body, like literally dump it, right inside Alexis's office. Yeah, her office. Not some alley, not some abandoned warehouse, her actual workspace. That's not random, that's a message. That's somebody saying, look what I can do, real loud without even saying it. Alexis walks in, probably thinking about court stuff or paperwork or whatever, and then boom, her whole world just tilts. She sees Marco's body, and it's like her brain short circuits. No immediate scream, no dramatic faint, just frozen. Like her body forgot how to react. Then it hits, the panic, the shaking hands, the stumbling back, knocking into stuff. She might even try to talk, but nothing comes out right, just broken sounds, half words, total shock mode. And honestly, who wouldn't freak out? That's nightmare fuel right there. Now flip over to Sidwell. This man just lost his son, okay? So yeah, he's grieving, but not in a soft crying in the corner way. Nah, Sidwell's grief is sharp, angry, dangerous. The kind that looks for someone to blame because sitting with the pain. Yeah, he ain't doing that. Not his style. And guess who he locks onto almost instantly? Sonny. Of course it's Sonny. It's always Sonny when something goes down. Sidwell don't even wait for facts or evidence or nothing. He just decides, like, yeah, that's the guy. He did it. Period. End of story. And once that idea gets stuck in his head, ain't nobody pulling it out. Thing is, he's wrong. Dead wrong. But he don't know that. Not yet. Because the real one behind Marco's death, that would be Cullum. Yeah. Cullum, sneaky, quiet, always kind of lurking in the background like you forget he's even there. That's the scary type. Not loud, not flashy, just calculating. He's the one who made the move, took Marco out clean, no hesitation, and then this is the wild part. He manages to redirect all suspicion away from himself like it's nothing. Like, dude really out here playing Puppet Master? Cullum even steps up after talking to Sidwell, acting like he's helping, offering thoughts, ideas, opinions, and Sidwell listens. That's the crazy part. He actually listens. Grief got him wide open. Makes him easier to guide, easier to push in whatever direction Cullum wants. And Cullum, oh, he knows exactly what he's doing. Feeding just enough truth mixed with lies so it all sounds believable. And that's how Sonny ends up in the crosshairs. Now Willow, yeah, she's tangled up in this too, whether she wanted to be or not. See, Sidwell didn't just randomly trust her. Nah, he's been working behind the scenes for a minute. That senator seat she got, it didn't just fall into her lap. Sidwell made moves, pulled strings, probably called in favours, did whatever shady stuff needed doing to get her there. So now, Willow kinda owes him, and Sidwell ain't the type to forget a favour. He starts leaning on her, nudging her, guiding her, pushing her toward his agenda, which right now is simple. Take Sonny down, and Willow, she hesitates, sure, but she doesn't walk away either. That's the part that's messy. She gets pulled in deeper, step by step, until suddenly she's part of something way bigger than she expected. And it don't sit right with her. But she keeps going anyway. That internal conflict, yeah, that's gonna get louder. Meanwhile, Sonny's got a whole storm raining down on him. Alexis is losing it after seeing Marco's body, and Sonny's trying to steady her, calm her down, like, hey, it's okay, breathe, we got this. Even though nothing about the situation says okay, but he got to be that anchor right now, because if Alexis completely falls apart, things get even worse. At the same time, Sonny's got to protect himself, because once Sidwell starts pushing that narrative, Sonny, the killer, it's going to spread fast. And if it sticks, man, that's not just legal trouble, that's everything collapsing at once. So Rick steps in as Sonny's lawyer. Now Rick, he's sharp, no doubt, knows how to twist things in court, turn arguments around, make the impossible sound reasonable. But trusting Rick, that's always a gamble. Like, you know he's good, but you also know he's got his own angles, his own motivations, and yeah, turns out that worry ain't for nothing. Because somewhere along the line, Rick starts seeing stuff. Not just about the case, but personal things. Dante and Liz. That connection between them, it ain't exactly simple. Feelings starting to show, maybe stuff that's been buried coming up, and Rick notices, and instead of just ignoring it, nah, he might use it, twist it, let it influence his decisions. Which could lead to him betraying Sonny. Not outright, not obvious, but subtle. The kind of betrayal that creeps in, slow, until it's too late to fix. Jocelyn, though, she ain't sitting back watching all this unfold. Nah, she's getting involved big time. She starts digging, asking questions, connecting dots that other people either missed or ignored. And somehow she starts circling around Cullum. Like, she feels it in her gut he's not clean. But feelings ain't enough. She needs proof. Real, solid, undeniable proof. And that's where it gets tricky. Because Cullum ain't sloppy. He covered his tracks real good. So Jocelyn's got to move careful, take her time, build her case piece by piece, even though everything in her probably screaming to rush. And rushing? Yeah, that could get her in serious trouble. Lucas, man, he's dealing with Marco's death in his own way. Quiet, heavy, kinda lost. Grief hits different for everyone. And for Lucas, it pushes him back towards something familiar. Brad. Yeah, Brad. That relationship, messy as hell. Complicated, full of history and hurt and everything in between. But in the middle of all this pain, Lucas finds himself drawn back. Maybe it's comfort, maybe it's unfinished business, maybe it's both. They reconnect, slowly at first, like neither one sure if it's a good idea, but they don't stop. And that says a lot. Over on another corner of this crazy town, Chase and Brooklyn actually get something good. They finally secure adoption rights for baby Phoebe. And for a second, just a second, it feels like maybe things are looking up. Like they get to have this little piece of happiness. But yeah, this is Port Charles. Happiness don't last long. Because Phoebe might not stay with them. Not for long. Turns out her biological father ain't out of the picture like everyone thought. Nah, he's been lurking, watching from the shadows, waiting for the right moment, and then he takes it. Slips into town, grabs Phoebe, disappears. No warning, no goodbye, just gone. And now Chase and Brooklyn, back to panic, fear, heartbreak, like everything they just built gets ripped away. Nathan's got his own worries stacking up. Britt, something about her situation don't sit right with him. Like there's danger closing in, even if he can't see it clearly yet. So he asks Lulu to keep an eye on her, just in case, just to be safe. Lulu agrees, but she ends up getting more than she expected because she overhears Cullum talking to Britt. And what she hears, not good at all. He's basically threatening Britt using Jason as leverage, talking about him like he's some wanted criminal, twisting things to scare her. And then he brings up Rocco. That's when it gets real serious. Because now it's not just threats, it's personal, it's family. Britt wants to leave town anyway. She's stubborn like that, always been. But Cullum's words hit a nerve. Because what if he's serious? What if Rocco actually gets hurt because of her choices? That doubt creeps in, messes with her head. Lulu hears everything, doesn't miss a single word. And she moves fast, tells Nathan exactly what's going on. And Nathan, he ain't hesitating. That's his sister. He's stepping in, ready to do whatever it takes to protect her. And Jason, yeah, about that. He's supposed to meet Britt at the docks. Simple plan. Except he never shows up. Just gone. No message, no explanation, nothing. Which pretty much screams trouble. Most likely, Cullum got to him first, found him, took him down, locked him away somewhere nobody's going to find him easy. And now Jason's out of the picture, at least for the moment, which is exactly what Cullum needs. Christina and Jacinda, that situation's shifting too. What starts as friendship, support, just being there for each other, it starts turning into something more, something real. And it catches Christina off guard a little, like she didn't plan for it, didn't expect it, but she's not running from it either. Michael though, yeah, he's not going to like that, not one bit. If he finds out, and let's be honest, he probably will, he's going to react strongly. Protective, maybe a little judgmental, definitely emotional. But Christina, she's got her own way of handling him, calming him down, talking him through it, or at least trying to keep things from blowing up completely. Everything's connected, tangled, messy in ways that don't even make sense sometimes. One move leads to another. One lie stacks on top of 5 more. And somewhere in all this chaos, the truth about Marco's death is just sitting there, waiting for the right moment to come out. And when it does, yeah, it's going to hit hard, like real hard. No one's walking away from that clean, not even close.